Okay, yeah. Please excuse my hair. I do not feel like doing that shit. Alright, I'm gonna get into this reading. I don't want to. If y'all miss when I say in the beginning, just go back. Okay? So yeah, I've been getting this download for like a few days, honestly. It doesn't matter what I watch. It doesn't matter what I do. It's the same fucking message, okay? I've literally been back and forth between about like 3 different TV shows, and it's the same message. It's the same thing Spirit keeps showing me. So if you've been, okay, I don't know if you guys know that TV show is called Cobra Kai. It's based on the original Karate Kid, okay? You know, 90s babies know. So, and 80s babies, of course. But if you know that story, this is kind of what they've been showing me, okay? So Cobra Kai is based off Karate Kid. It's basically a show about, you know how the original Karate Kid, he beat that boy in the end, and then the boy, he really went and like tried to have like a final battle type shit. Like he grabbed the girl and he like put a knife up to her neck and everything. It was like he wanted to fight again because he lost the tournament because he cheated and then he lost the tournament. So there was 2 people that he lost against. One in the original Karate Kid, there he went to Japan, right? He went to Japan. There was also a white kid, a rich white kid that he lost against too. So the one that got trained to do all those illegal moves and shit like that, that's the one I'm talking about. So the one that got trained to do the illegal moves and he lost in the tournament, he his life went to shit after that, right? I'm talking about 2 different divine masculines. 2 different divine masculines, 2 different characters. Okay? Divine feminines as well. This is not really like this is not really a twin flame channeling, but this does have to do with the twin flames. Because the twin flames have a lot to do with this spiritual warfare. Okay, and they have a lot to do with the helping people get activated and you know, they are being trained. So you guys are being trained. For some of you guys, you're being trained in the art of war. So you're being trained. So there's 2 types of divine masculines. There's divine masculine that he was bullied all his life, right? Like the Karate Kid, he was bullied. He had to learn how to fight. He had to learn how to stand up for himself. But it's like he still knew that he learned how to defend himself. He still didn't attack people. He knew how to, like Mr. Miyagi, like he was taught the right way to fight, like basically that way, right? But he had to learn. The other kid, he was taught by that crazy ass sensei that he had to freaking show no mercy. He had to always fight. So he had to finish them off. Like, and they were kids, like, you know. So I'm getting like there's a divine masculine that has been, and also I've been feeling this too in the spirit. Like I feel the energy of a divine masculine that has been taught all these horrible things since a child. Like have always had to fight, always did terrible things as a child, and he's really trying to change. Like, so Cobra Kai is basically based off of the Karate Kid that lost, and he basically, his life went to shit. He was a drunk. He was a deadbeat dad. Okay, and he had got a dojo. So he got a dojo. He started training the kids in the dojo the same way that his sensei taught him. But then when he realized what he was really teaching them, he realized how dirty they was fighting, how nasty they was being, how they started fighting, you know, the kids outside of school. And actually one of the kids got hurt. Like he taught this kid that he looked at like his son, you know, even though his real son hated him. he had another kid that he treated like a son. He put that son in danger, and that son actually ended up being paralyzed with his teachings because he taught him the art of war. So there's two different divine masculines here. There's one divine masculine that was always bullied, okay, and he had to learn how to fight. I'm getting like three different ones. So there's another divine masculine that he was always like malicious, kind of, because of his parents' teachings, because of like he could have grew up in, this is like a gang, like he could have grew up like his family was in a gang, his father was in a gang type shit. Another divine masculine that I'm seeing here was could have grew up rich, very privileged. Because that's also Cobra Kai. The guy that lost, he grew up very rich and privileged, but he was egotistical. So he thought that he could win everything. He thought that he could beat everybody because of also the teachings that he had taught. Like you could have been in a military family. This divine masculine could have been in a military family. That was very corrupt. Okay. So he always was fighting. He fought the world around him, but in turn it created obstacles for himself. Okay. So the reason why I said the title is your arch enemy is about to join you in the war, but there's a plot twist. So in the show, the arch enemy, they both opposed each other, right? They grew up and they both created dojos. They both got dojos. They both wanted to compete in the tournament again. And the original Karate Kid was teaching the ways of Mr. Miyagi, right? So the ways of Mr. Miyagi, you know, it's like wax on, wax off, defend yourself. But at the end of the day, he won the fight, right? Because he was taught the right way to fight. He was taught meditation. He was taught to channel the ancestors. He was like, some of you guys are being trained in the spirit. Okay, this is divine feminine, divine masculine. You're being trained by your ancestors in the spirit. Okay, the right way to do magic, the right way to defend yourselves, the right way to handle situations in the 3D as well. So for some of you guys, these men, these divine masculines, were corrupt. They since beginning, like, you know, they're fighting through their childhood. These twin flames are not perfect. Like, they're not perfect at all, but they're chosen. They're chosen to break curses in their family for a reason, because they have been, you know, they're trying to break this cycle. This is a cycle. This is a generational curse. They were taught this. This is learned behavior. So let me get some of my cards first. So you guys are going to be taught different ways from what you originally, you know, were taught. Like, you're basically learning a different way. So if you grew up being bullied, right? Let's say you grew up being bullied, and let's say you grew up like for example, me and my sister, we always used to fight when we were younger, and I was taught that I couldn't hit her back because I was the big sister, right? Your ancestors are going to be telling you to stand up for yourself, to, you know, beat that bitch ass, okay? And if it's reversed, like, let's say you were always the one to antagonize people. Let's say you was always the one to fight because you wanted to, like, prove yourself and stuff like that. You're going to be taught to defend yourself, but not antagonize people, not rage war. Like, you're going to be taught a different way to fight. Like, be more strategic. Instead of just straight up fighting people, you're just going to be learning how to, like, and this could be magic. Like, some of you guys, some divine masculines, some divine masculines could have literally been taught, like, a lot of divine masculines, don't sleep on these men. These men were taught magic by their mothers. These men grew up watching their mothers do magic, so they know magic. A lot of these men grew up doing love spells on women to get them, doing raging war on men, because that's what I'm getting. Like, so I'm gonna do a twin flame reading after this. Initiation. So it's all a part of your initiation. you're learning something different here. You're learning a different way to defend yourself, a different way to fight. So the ancestors are teaching you. So in the show, it was like how to, what did he say? He said how to. So if the enemy insists on war, you take away their ability to rage it. Hey, Pat D. So if the enemy insists on war, what do? You take away their ability to wage it. So for some of you guys, you're skilled in the you have the ability to freeze your enemies, to freeze them. Hold on, y'all. She see me with the cards. She started throwing fists, yo. She wants to touch the cards. She tired. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So this is a lot. So a lot of you guys, this does have to do with your twin flame journey, because the twin flame journey, it's not all about, oh, divine masculine, the karmic, the you know, divine feminine. It's deeper. It's a lot deeper. Okay. The 3D battle in the 3D world is literally just a manifestation of what's going on in the spirit. Telepathy, mind reader. So a lot of you guys have a gift of telepathy. Okay, you're being expanded in that area right now. So you have the ability to talk to to anybody. For some of you guys, spoiled brat, fire starter. Yes, like I said, they have. I knew this card was gonna come out. So they have learned this behavior. They're right now. So some of you guys, your ancestors are speaking to you through telepathy. Learned behavior, spoiled brat, fire starter. So look, and then look, it's the opposite energy in the back. Project baby, sexual harassment, sexual abuse. So there's one divine masculine that was a spoiled brat, that grew up having things. Okay, grew up spoiled, but he created a lot of chaos and fires, and that in turn, his life could have went left. Okay, so maybe he don't have love. He don't he what's it called? He sabotaged his relationships. He started doing drugs. He you know, he started basically just putting money and materialism over everything, because that's what he was taught. Learned behavior. So then there's the project baby. There's a man that grew up having nothing, and he could have been sexually abused, and he actually started abusing women. Okay, in turn. So there's two different divine masculines here. I'm getting divine feminine. You're assigned to do two different divine masculines. Two different ones. One of these is your twin flame, but one of these, like, she's gifted like a mama. I know. She always wants to play with my cards, and she passes me them too. Like, she helps me with the readings. When I wake up, sometimes I don't be feeling good, y'all, at all. Like, I don't be feeling good. On my birthday, that's the day that my baby father, her brother's father, passed away, and I don't be feeling good on that day. She woke me up and she passed me these cards straight from the Psalms deck that I never pull out, and I have the posting on my Instagram. And then we watched Rugrats, and Rugrats was literally playing. It was a Rugrats movie, and it was playing a scene from the Rugrats movie. I got it on my Instagram, y'all. Like, she's gifted as fuck, like. So some of you guys, you're being initiated. Okay, you're having to basically cultivate this gift here, and you're being trained to, you know, you've been being trained all this time how to use your gifts. So now it's like you have to actually use your gifts, use everything that you learned, okay? Because a lot of you guys, you've just been in like hermit, you've been learning new things, you've been, yes, look, you've been initiated. I think she's sleeping. I'm on live. Okay. Police. So some of you guys, this is the police that you may have to like actually fight against. That these people are the secret society. So it's like, so there's gonna be a situation where you're gonna have to put all this knowledge into work, into practice. Okay, so yeah, divine being, Empress. So this is you, Empress. Identity theft. I don't know why this is here, but we're gonna see. Something about the police and your identity. Something about this. What is this? Colorism. Oh wow. So this is like society. Like this is like you being. It could have been a situation where your identity was stolen, and they tried to like, okay, they try to put like somebody that is lighter skinned or white in your place for a position that you earned. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they tried, but they wanted somebody that was lighter skinned or white to be in that position, but you had all the credentials. Hidden cameras and tracking device came out. Yeah, and they're hiding the evidence for this. So this is like, this could be like a contest. This could be even like a job. Or this could be a case, a court case, property inheritance. Okay. Hiding evidence about property and inheritance. For some of you guys, this is like somebody's hiding evidence about a property or an inheritance that belonged to you. I keep seeing office. Office. Something about an office setting. So it's like, hold on. My daughter's sleeping. I don't know, wake her up, so I'm gonna go in the other room. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all. So somebody is, I'm getting that strong, like somebody's definitely hiding evidence about a property inheritance that belongs to you, okay? And there's something unfair going on, and it has to do with colorism. Also, it could be like racism, straight up, because police came out, so it could just be straight up racism. So we're gonna clarify these cards right here, and I'm gonna get into some tarot. So there's gonna be a situation where you're going to have to basically use everything that you have been learning, okay? Everything that you've been I never catch your lies, but I got a snow day from work. Yep, you supposed to hear this. I'm so glad I started going live, y'all. Yep, you need to hear this, y'all. This is some shit right now. So you had someone also that has so what I wanted to say, this is an original message, y'all. There is someone that is teaming up with you. Someone that has been your arch enemy this whole time is teaming up with you to fight in this war because they cannot defeat you. That's one thing. They can't defeat you. So in the show, Cobra Kai, whatever Cobra Kai, the one that got defeated, the original Karate Kid, the one that got defeated by the original Karate Kid, teamed up with the Karate Kid to help teach the children so they could defeat the real enemy, which is the one who taught the one who was defeated in the first place, the one that was a war vet, the one that was trained in the art of war. So the books that Spirit has been showing me, the things that Spirit has been showing me is the 48 Laws of Power. The 48 Laws of Power. They've been showing me the Psalms book. Okay. I actually went to my mother's house and I had the book of Psalms. Like, what was it? Hold on, I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. So they have the Psalms book, right? The Power of Psalms. This is the book. So this book, they've been using this book, or you have been guided to read this book, but I'm getting someone that knows about these teachings. They've been using the Bible. They've been using Psalms. These secret societies, they've been using the Bible, okay? They've been using the 48 Laws of Powers. They've been using the Hermetic Principles. They've been using all of that shit. So I'm getting, these are different religions. These are different societies, okay? But there's two sides. So one of them has been using this shit to attack people. The other has been using it for what it's really for, okay? The Empress. This is divine being. So this divine being is assigned. The Empress is assigned to help these two divine masculines. Okay, two of them. One of them could actually be a spirit guide, an ancestor, someone that passed away. It could be a lover, or it could be a father. Okay, but someone, I'm getting heavy. There is a divine masculine that has done horrible things. Okay, he's done horrible things. Okay, he could have killed people. He could have hurt people really bad, robbed them, stole their identity, all types of shit. Okay, but he wants to change. He's sorry. Like, he did something horrible to this Empress. He could have even like raped this Empress. I don't know. But this person that he did this to you, or this could even be your twin flame. Whatever he did to you, okay, he paid the ultimate price. Okay, I'm getting this divine masculine. He sacrificed himself for you. Okay, for some of you guys, this is your twin flame. Your twin flame sacrificed himself for you. Like, he literally died. And then I'm getting like he came back or something, or he's using another body. He's like literally putting himself in another body. He's possessing this other man. He's possessing this other man. Okay. For others of you, I'm getting, there is one man that is in the spirit world. You need to help him cross over mediumship, because I was watching this other show, Sophia the First, right? She said, she went up to this man that she knew the grandfather of this man. She said, I know this sounds weird, but your grandfather told me to come to you to help you. Okay. So that she could basically free someone from her amulet, free someone from prison, spiritual jail. So in the show, the two divine masculines, what they had in common was this Empress. They loved this Empress. Both of them loved this Empress. Okay. But only one of them was her twin. Only one of them, she could not. It's like every time, like, even though she went and decided to be with someone else, she still had feelings for the other person, which is her twin. It didn't matter, no matter what. It's like, but the twin turned karmic when she left him to be with someone else. So I'm getting like there's an ex-boyfriend that you could have left. Okay, divine feminine. This divine masculine is completely hurt. He's been distraught ever since you left him. He actually so this could have been like this. I'm getting this happened to both of them though. So each of these men were so completely obsessed with you and distraught when you left them that they started dating this karmic. Okay, um this lover actually could have teamed up with the karmic to hurt you. Okay, this ex-boyfriend, because you could have got back with your twin flame. Okay, but he really loved you, and he thought the world of you. He still thinks the world of you, but he has teamed up with this karmic. Okay, that's what I'm saying. The enemy is going to join you. I'm getting like your twin flame. At one point, he was teamed up with this karmic to hurt you. He was teamed up because he was hurt. He literally went into this relationship with this karmic just so he could spite you. That's the only reason, though. He really still loves you and he still wants to be with you. Identity theft, colorism. So that's the story in Cobra Kai. Okay, if you go watch that show, y'all. It's deep. It's deep. The shit that I was getting, but wiretapped, hiding evidence, police. So the police is hiding evidence. They're wiretapping your shit because something this divine masculine has done. Okay, and it has to do with you because this divine masculine literally like is something centered to get around you. You are connected to this divine masculine that has been doing these horrible things. Okay, this divine masculine could have even been in the military. They could have even worked as a spy or something. I don't know. Property, inheritance, secret society. They're part of a secret society of people. Let's go with the next one. Tell me about this divine being, this empress. So this divine being, this empress, has a gift of telepathy and mediumship. She is supposed to, charmed. As soon as I split the deck, charmed. She's a part of a very powerful group of witches in the lineage that is skilled in the art of war. So the thing is, you are being trained by your ancestors that are like assassins. Okay? So the thing is, these people that have been attacking you, your ex-boyfriend, this karmic, these secret societies, these groups of people, whatever, that are attached to this karmic, that are a part of secret societies. It gets deep, y'all. It gets deep. These people have been trained in the art of war. They thought that, because you don't attack people, because you are just peace and love and light and this and that you can't do anything, that they could defeat you. That's what they thought. And that's why they're so obsessed with defeating you, divine feminine. They're so obsessed with defeating you because they can't. They've tried everything. So you know what they're trying now? They're getting someone on their team. They're getting someone from your team on their team. There's someone that is so hurt by the fact that they can't have you the way they want to have you. Okay, you have to discern, because for some of you guys, this is your twin flame, and for some of you guys, this is an ex-boyfriend that is upset because you did not choose him, or even if you're not with your twin flame, you still don't want to be with him. He's mad that you have a twin flame. He knows that you're destined to be with him and shit like that. Okay, you have to discern. If you need a personal reading, I'm available, but you have to discern, because there is one situation where your twin flame has now basically he's protecting you. He's helping you on this journey. Even if y'all separated. That's what I'm getting here. But your ex-boyfriend that you could have helped, and you could have taught this man. You taught this man spirituality. You taught this man how to fight, how to protect himself, how to use magic. It's not like you taught him like to attack people or anything, but he used what you taught him. He used what he learned also from his family. Maybe he could have been in a family of witches and warlocks and stuff like that. He used what he learned to attack you. Okay? So there's someone that is being recruited from your side, okay? There's an enemy that is going to join you. There's an enemy that has been attacking you this whole time that is has been obsessed with defeating you and can't defeat you, they're going to join you, divine feminine, divine masculine. They're going to join you. And then we have a traitor in your mix, a friend, an ex-lover, someone that says that they love you, a family member, okay? Someone that was trained just like you, someone that you trained, you help these people. They're going to join the enemy. They're going to tell all your secrets to the enemy. They're going to train these people in what it is that you know. But they don't know that your ancestors are teaching you their secrets. Okay? So you're being trained by these same assassins that are trying to kill you, trying to assassinate you. You're being trained by these people. These their ancestors. Their ancestors. For some of you guys, these are your family members. That's why you're being trained by these ancestors, because they done tapped into the ancestors that are warrior spirits. They embody these warrior spirits that are evil, that are malicious, that are nasty, that will kill, steal, and destroy, right? They tapped into those ancestors. They embody those ancestors. Those same ancestors, right? That taught those ancestors how to kill. You know? They use those teachings to basically, you know, they embody the seven deadly sins, right? And they started ODing, right? Those ancestors that are real fucking warriors, real fucking vets, real fucking you know what I'm saying? Like, they really could have really been in war. Like, I'm getting like really like for example, my grandfather, he was a sergeant. Like, he fought in, I think it was World War II he fought in. And he also won Golden Gloves right before Muhammad Ali. So he could fight. Nobody wanted to fight this man. Nobody wanted to fight my grandfather. Nobody wanted to be him. Okay, period. You're getting trained by those ancestors. They're teaching you how to fight. Okay? Some of these ancestors, they have past life karma. Okay? They have past life karma. And you're the one who's going to help them go to the other side by helping you. Okay? You're going to complete the mission. They're going to tell you exactly what to do. They're going to tell you exactly how to fight these people. Okay? They're going to tell you their mindset. They're going to get you into the mind of the karmic so that you could defeat these people in this warfare. So these people have past life karma. Your ancestors, the very same ancestors that they have embodied to try to kill you and destroy you, right? Those are the same ancestors that are going to teach you and train you how to defeat that. Evil eye. Let's see. Because they have to clear up their past life karma. Yeah, Maleficent. So basically, the dark is turning into light. You're rising out of the dark. You're rising like the phoenix. So Maleficent, she was considered evil because she had used her powers to curse a child, right? But then she loved the child. She ended up, you know, growing up, watching the child, loving the child. So I'm getting a situation like that. Like, you have an ancestor that actually could have tried to harm you while they were living on this earth. And that's why they were taken out. They tried to harm you. They tried to kill you. They assassinated your character. They gave you evil eye. Okay? But ever since they passed away, they've been watching you. They could have even still been trying to send you warfare. They've been embodying different people to send you warfare. And they can't defeat you. They can't. So now they're helping you. Okay? And this is a part of their past life karma. You know, ancestors, when they die, they don't just die. Like, they have to learn lessons too. Like, that's how you become an ascended master. You still have to learn lessons. Okay? Because you come back. You don't learn the lessons, you come back. Also, this ancestor, yeah, this could be a mother. This could be a grandmother. They were giving you evil eye. Okay? But then something about you, it was just different. Like, you were just so loving that you, like, turned this person to want to be on your side. They want to help you now. They want to help you now. Vampires. It's like some Twilight shit. It's like you could have been, you could be in a family of vampires. You could be a part of this family of vampires. These are energetic vampires. These are people that harm people, that kill people, that are evil, malicious. But it's something about you that is going to help break this cycle. Capricorn energy. So it's like you're one. You're the one. You're the one. The chosen one. Virgo. 666. You're the one. Mark of the beast. Your ancestors are all around you. Also, the celestial beings, spirit guides, are all around you. Angels and demons. They're teaming up to help you. Train. Beauty and the Beast. Okay? You're going to have to fight. It's going to look like the karmic, you, divine masculine, divine feminine. This karmic is so distraught. She's so distraught at the fact that your twin flame so wants to be with you still. And that she feels like this divine masculine only is with her to get back at you. That's what she feels. She knows that he still has feelings for you. That's what it's going to look like, Beauty and the Beast. It's going to look like, okay, and then you have a karmic masculine on your side, divine feminine, that once was divine. He's a karmic masculine. And he teamed up with this karmic. He did. He teamed up with this karmic to try to defeat you. He's been attacking you in the spirit. He's been attacking your divine masculine. He's been attacking your twin flame. Okay, your soulmate, whatever it is. He's been attacking anybody that tries to come near you. Because he wants to be with you, Beauty and the Beast. You see how that had that final battle where the beast had to fight that man? And then he turned into that man again. So it's like that in the Beauty and the Beast, where that man that she never was even with, he was mad egotistical. He was mad, like, you know, he wanted to be with Belle so bad. And he basically waged war on the beast. He brought the whole fucking neighborhood out with pitchforks and shit just to kill this beast, right? Because everybody looked at him as a beast. So I'm getting, like, in one aspect, there's a divine masculine that you could have dated that this could be from your childhood or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could have known this person from your childhood. You see that? Sacrifice. So this person that you knew from your childhood, right? He turned karmic. He turned karmic. At one point, you guys were in love. You guys loved each other. You showed him love. You showed him things that nobody ever showed him, okay? You could be a Scorpio. Or this karmic could be a Scorpio. Baby mama drama. OnlyFans. Somebody has an OnlyFans. Somebody's baby mama has an OnlyFans. So this is like a Leo. So this is like someone that really wants attention. Like this karmic, she really wants attention. She really wants this divine masculine's attention. She wants everybody's attention. She's mad that you get attention. She's mad that you're a star. You could be an Aquarius. They could be an Aquarius, whatever. Aurora. So you're no longer asleep. You are, you're the one. You're the one who's going to break the curse. Maleficent. Aurora is the one that broke the curse. Aurora was the one that allowed Maleficent to lift this curse off of her because of the love that she had for Aurora. So the person that cursed you now loves you. And for some of you guys, this is your twin, a Libra. Okay, for some of you guys, this really is your twin that has tried to curse you. Okay, and or teamed up with the karmic to try to curse you, because the twins is here. Sacrifice, full moon. Some of you guys, you sacrificed this twin flame relationship, and that's what's going to basically help like win this battle, was the fact that you released this situation and you gave it up. Like, you sacrificed something. Something was sacrificed with this full moon. Something was sacrificed here. Okay, for some of you guys, like I said, this karmic masculine, he's teaming up with this karmic, okay, that wants to kill, steal, and destroy, because he's so distraught that he wasn't chosen by you. And this karmic is the same thing. This karmic female, she's so distraught that this divine masculine didn't choose you. You think that this divine masculine, I was deciding my astros, fell asleep. Yeah. Your ancestors are with you. Like, for some of you guys, you really have a divine masculine that passed away, and he has been helping you fight this battle this whole time. Recently, you could have released this man. You could have helped him, okay? Or you need to help him. You need to help him get ascend. You need to help him. You need to write a letter to him. You need to forgive him. Some of you guys, you've been holding on to resentment, okay? The sacrifice that you need to make is forgiveness. You need to forgive this person. Okay, they hurt you, and I know, because I recently just did this like yesterday. Like, I don't know if you guys was feeling this energy. Like, I was so like I was just so nostalgic, and I was crying over the past. I was crying over my child father that passed away, and I realized that he was around me because he, you know, he sacrificed himself. Like, that's what I feel like. You guys have a divine masculine that really sacrificed himself, and you so caught up with the karmic, him being with the karmic, him hurting you, him doing these things to you, that you never forgave him, and you haven't realized that this is the only thing that has been stopping you from winning this battle and actually going into union, is forgiveness. You need to forgive this person, and you need to move forward. Okay, your karmic masculine, divine masculine, whatever, that has turned karmic, someone that you knew since childhood, someone that you taught at these things to, they have teamed up with your enemy, this karmic female. Okay, they teamed up with this person, and they're teaching them everything about spirituality, about you, everything, your childhood. They're telling them everything. Okay. And you're gonna have to use whatever it is that your ancestors are teaching you. Okay, they have been teaching you about spirituality, about these new some of you guys, you recently, Hercules. So this is like, wow. So you see how Hercules, he had, I forgot what her name was, but he had that woman that he was in love with. She teamed up. She was an agent for the devil. She was an agent for the devil, and she switched sides. She fell in love with Hercules. So some of you guys, you're going to find out that your twin flame has been working with the devil. They were an agent for the devil this whole time. They have been actually sent to hurt you. Okay. I had this dream too about how my divine masculine was basically trying to bring me to church. He tried to bring me to church, right? The church was a church full of vampires. And the thing is, when they brought me to the church, they started calling him names. They started saying that he was stupid and stuff because they had him recruiting people, trying to sacrifice people, right? And I was one of those people. But what they didn't know was that, like, you know, what he didn't know was that they couldn't sacrifice me. So when I came to church, it was like, why would you bring her here? That's what they said. They said, why would you bring her here? Because they couldn't sacrifice me. They couldn't do anything to me. They couldn't even come near me. So then, you know, but the thing is, he wasn't a vampire. He was something else. He wasn't a vampire. So, so like I said, this karmic masculine, okay? For some of you guys, your twin flame has been karmic all his life. He has been a beast, okay? And you're his beauty. You're the one who's going to turn him back into a man, okay? You're the one who has been teaching him, reteaching him, because he has to learn something different. He has to learn, you know, how to be good again, because he's been taught. He's been in hell, bro. He's been in hell. Like, he's been a demon his whole life. He's literally killed people. For some of you guys, this is really, like, your twin flame is really a demon, and you're really an angel. Or your twin flame has fallen. He's a fallen angel, okay? And he has a contract with the demon. And you have to help him break this contract. Look, I saw this other show, right? It's based on Hansel and Gretel. So Hansel and Gretel, they were separated because Hansel, he let his ego, his hunger, they basically went, they left, they ran away from home because their parents cut their heads off, right? And then sewed them back together. So they cut their heads off, they sewed them back together, they harmed them. So they ran away from home and they went to go start a new life. Hansel could not control his hunger. He started eating all the animals in the forest. The only rule they had was not to harm nothing in the forest, not to take too much of anything, right? He was consumed with, I believe it was wrath, lust, and greed, gluttony. It was gluttony. So he was overeating. He was eating all the animals, and he turned into a beast. Okay? He turned into a beast. He turned into the very animal that he was consuming. Like, you know, he turned into that thing, like a werewolf type energy. And he actually turned on Gretel. Gretel thought that he would never turn on her. He turned on Gretel and he tried to kill Gretel. So for some of you guys, like the Gretel had went to the ancestors, to the tree. She went to Mother Earth and she asked her, she said, what should I do? She said that you have to give him back to the dark forest. You have to give him back. You have to sacrifice him. And she said, I cannot do that. She said, I cannot do that. I cannot sacrifice him. I cannot leave him because he needs me. He's my brother still, this and that. She said, until that brother, he's going to hurt you. He's going to harm you. She said, you need to just basically leave him. And you know, what she didn't know was that if she would have sacrificed him, that he would have, you know, he would have turned back, like, you know, he would have turned back human. So what happened was he almost had to kill her to show her that she had to leave him where he was. Like he got killed by the villagers, right? And he was taken by the villagers. And they were lords per se. They were in some sort of secret society. They were like higher ups, the royalty type people. And he was killed by them and he was taken by them. When they went to go feast on him, then when they opened him up, he was reborn. He came back a human. And so what they did was they taught him the ways of the lords. They taught him the ways of royalty. They taught him manners and magic and what he should do, what he should not. So he had to be retrained. He had to be retrained because he was never taught. So some of you guys, your twin flame, he was abandoned as a child. These people that he was abandoned by as a child, they taught him the ways of war. Okay, so that's all he knew. Okay, learned behavior, that's all he knew. He had this contract, Hercules. He was half God, okay? Half God, half demon. For real. Hercules. Half human, half God. Half God, half demon. Beast, Beauty and the Beast. So he had this contract that he had to live a human life. He had to be a beast, right? So that he could turn back. He could come back. He could come back to heaven. He could come back to celestial beings. I don't know. He was a fallen angel maybe, and he came and he's coming back. Like, you're gonna help him. Okay, you're his beauty. So what happened was, this family of lords, the secret society people that taught Hansel the ways of the Lord, right? He finally thought that he found his family. He finally thought that, right? He was sacrificed by this very same person that taught him. He was sacrificed. He went to the devil. He sacrificed him in a bet he made to the devil. Yeah, he made some sort of contract with the devil. And he lost because the devil had tricked him. Sacrifice is right behind that. Ursula. So this is like, he basically was like, oh, you know, if I win this game, I can have whatever it is that's in front of your fireplace. He said, okay, I bet. And he was like, there's nothing in front of my fireplace. Except for this like book. It was a spell book. It was a story book. Book of spells. So when he went, he lost the bet. So when he went to go get whatever it was that was in front of his fireplace, it was Hansel. You know, the devil likes to play tricks, so he knows what to bet, what to bet on. He knows how to gamble. He knows that, in and outs. So Hansel ended up being sacrificed, and he went to hell as a child. As a child, he was sacrificed, and he went to hell. And there was a ghost that followed him. There was a man that was skilled, a hermit, that has been watching him, following him, and teaching him. He taught him how to get out of hell, because he knew how to get out of hell, because he was in hell himself and he got out of hell. So he told him he has to pluck 3 hairs from the devil's head. He had to disguise himself. He had to shapeshift. He had to learn how to shapeshift. Okay? So he could defeat the devil. So he turned into the devil to defeat the devil. He turned into one of the devil's closest friends, closest people, to defeat the devil and get out of hell. And the only way that he could do that, because he gave up. He didn't even consider it hell, because and these demons weren't even having any fun torturing him, because he was tortured all his life. He was tortured all his life. He went through so much trauma that he didn't even consider hell. So he didn't even care that he was in hell. But he thought that Gretel didn't want to see him anymore. He thought that Gretel hated him. He thought, Lucifer. He made a deal with the devil. So he thought that Gretel hated him and never wanted to see him again. He was so guilty that he tried to kill Gretel, that he just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay in hell, and I deserve to be here. And like, he's so guilty, because like, for example, like when an angel can lose his wings by the guilt that they feel, like in Lucifer, the movie Lucifer. Yeah, you seen the show Lucifer, when Armidio, I think that's his name, the angel, he lost his wings, but not because God took him, not because God took them, because he felt so guilty that he was having sex with a demon. He felt so guilty. He was having sex with a demon and he liked it, and his wings were off. They fell off. But once he stopped feeling guilty, he realized that he was human too, and he can make mistakes and stuff like that. He got his wings back. He had to forgive himself. God never took his wings. God never said, oh, you're not an angel anymore because you love a demon. So you have some sort of mission. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, you have a mission that you have to complete together. Divine Feminine, you have to help this man get out of hell. So the only way that he was able to get out of hell, right, was this hermit told him that Gretel was still alive, that Gretel missed him. Oh, that Gretel, no, what he told him was that Gretel had still had his stuffed animal that he had gave her or whatever. That was his. It was a dinosaur. Once he knew that she had that item still, he knew that she missed him. So that's what gave him the energy, the motivation to get out of hell. So that's all he needed, was to know that you forgave him. Wow. Bro, this is so deep, bro, because I'm telling you right now, like, yesterday I realized so many things. If you are a medium, you have to realize that when people come to you, when these spirits come to you, you have a mission to help them. It's not that they're just coming to you, you know, they're helping you too. They're teaching you, okay? You can have a Libra that's in your energy, and he's very gifted. He could be a god, but he's half demon or something. Tell me about this, Libra. He's your twin. I see Adam and Eve. You are a star. He's a star seed. The devil wears Prada. So divine feminine, on your part, you could have been someone that was consumed at one point with material items too. Divine feminine has not always been divine. Not always been, you know, she's been divine, you know, she's chosen, but she hasn't always been a divine person. She has been distorted herself. So at one point you were Maleficent. You were someone that was consumed with jealousy at one point. Maybe greed, maybe envy. You did not forgive this divine masculine, and this has been, you have been giving this divine masculine the evil eye. You have been giving this divine masculine the evil eye, and this is what has been stopping you from completing your mission. Charmed, Sophia. So in order for you to complete your mission, you have to learn how to forgive. Marry me, and then you can come into union. And for some of you guys, it's going to be with your twin flame, but for others of you, you have a spirit. Okay, there was another reader that had mentioned a story like this, and I honestly cried throughout the whole reading. I think it was what the heck is it? Mystic Tory. Was it Mystic Tory? Family. Some of you guys, you really have a spirit, that a divine masculine that has passed away. This is your twin. Or a family member that's very close to you, and this has been stopping you from coming into union, because this family member needs to ascend before you come into union. You have to help this family member ascend. Okay? And then you can have a family. You can finally have a family and a marriage. You can finally be with your twin. Okay? But you have to complete this mission. Like in the Charmed ones, where I think it wasn't Paige, it wasn't Phoebe. Who was that other one? I think it was Paige. She had fell in love with her white lighter. He was an angel. He was a white lighter. The witch fell in love with the angel, and they were forbidden. This is like some sort of forbidden love. Like, you guys are not allowed to love each other. You guys are different beings. You're a whole different beings, but you guys are going to come together because there's some sort of past life karma here. This shit is deep. Illusionist. Yeah, somebody has been creating illusions, and this could have been your divine masculine, or this could be you. Baby mama drama. Okay, no, this is a baby mama. This is a baby mama illusionist. She's been creating illusions here. She could be, yeah, okay. Pisces. The Little Mermaid. Yeah, so this someone that's trying to copy you, trying to be you. She's creating illusion, trying to be you. She knows about the contract. She knows all this because she got some sort of insight from this karmic masculine, from watching you, from okay, so tell me about this. Yeah, this Lilith. She's envious of you. She could be a Scorpio, okay? She could be in a family of vampires. So it's like you're an angel. You're a human. He's a vampire, okay? Like in Twilight, you're an angel. He's a vampire, okay? You're Bella. So it's like you don't fear this masculine. You love this masculine, but he hurt you. There was a point where you were isolated from this masculine, and it hurt you so deeply that you resented him. You wanted to kill yourself at one point because of this isolation. Taurus energy, Leo energy. You could be a Leo or a Taurus. Virgo. This divine masculine is so fucking guilty for leaving you alone like that. He's so guilty, but he had to because of his nature. He was afraid that he was going to hurt you. Like, he was afraid about you knowing certain things about him. Rapunzel, you were isolated, extremely isolated, because this divine masculine, hola Yessie, because this divine masculine, he was afraid of his own nature that kept him in this cycle of like killing people, stealing from people, hurting people, being a hoe, being a player, having drama. This is all a learned behavior. For some of you guys, he had an STD and he cleared it off of him. He can't come towards you because of that or something till he heals himself. 666. Aladdin. So this is a chosen person. This divine master is a chosen person. And you were cursed by this divine, I said divine. You were cursed by this karmic reptilian. I keep seeing snakes, y'all, in every show, every movie. I keep seeing snakes. This karmic is a reptilian. Karmic, yeah. Aquarius. She could be an Aquarius. Karmic. I'm going to get into some tarot, y'all. So let's see what's going to happen here. But what Spirit wants you to do is write a letter to this divine masculine and write a letter to this family member. For some of you guys, it's a family member. For some of you guys, it's a lover that passed away. You have to release this person. You have to forgive this person. Okay? Forgive this person. Because they have to ascend. They can't ascend without you their forgiveness. They've been here this whole time helping you because they feel so guilty about what they've done to you. And you haven't realized that this has been holding you back too. You can't have love. You can't have true love. You can't have true happiness until you forgive this person. So tell me, what is it? Judgment Day. Okay. You can have victory. You're going to have victory in this war. Go back to my channeling for Judgment Day. There's going to be a meteor that's going to strike in 2022. And that's that dream that I had about the shit coming down. And that's Judgment Day. The twin flames are being judged. The false twin flames are getting the fuck up out of here. Remember? You guys gotta go watch that channeling. It's called Judgment Day. Twin flame activation. I think it's DNA activation. 7 of Swords. Temperance. Things are gonna be balanced out. Oh, 10 of Wands. So it's like you have, to me, usually 10 of Wands is like carrying things that are not yours and stuff like that. But I feel like you're carrying your ancestors on your back. You're like literally carrying your ancestors on your back. And you can do this because you're an angel. You're carrying everybody's karma. You are. And right now, you're being trained. You're being trained in how to be strategic. My bad. You're being trained on how to be strategic, y'all. How to be strategic. For some of you guys, this is a relationship. You're carrying the burdens of this relationship. Okay? And it's keeping you stagnant. It's keeping you in hangman because you are cold right now. You're cold. You're cut off. You're enlightened about this truth though. You need to if you're not, you're enlightened now by watching this video. You could be a Scorpio. Or this is an ancestor that passed away. You know something now. You've been a hangman the whole time about this situation. You've been you have been seeing it the wrong way. You have been seeing the upside down view. You had an upside down view because you were a hangman until you got this truth about this situation here, about this ancestor, about this death. Something happened here. You realize now that this ancestor has karma and they sacrificed themselves for you, okay, to help you. And they have been holding on this whole entire time. They have been here this whole entire time. They can't ascend. So you have to take action, okay? And you have to use your teachings to help this person. You have to write this letter. And you can burn it. Okay? Release this person. This person needs your help, and they need to be forgiven for their karma, for everything that they've done. Okay? I feel this person's guilt. This is a third party. They've been helping you train this whole time. They've been helping you. They've been, for some of you guys, this is your twin flame. They've been like embodying different people, training you or something, being an illusionist. Like that's the whole twin flame journey is an initiation. It's not about your twin. It's not about being with your twin. It's an initiation. It's to teach you how to sacrifice. Okay? It's to teach you how to sacrifice your own, you know, to put yourself first, to sacrifice. If you sacrifice everything for God, you know what I'm saying? The fool's journey, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded with everything plus more. Yeah, the Magician and the Two of Cups. Tell me about this Magician. You abandoned, yeah, you left this relationship, or you were left out in the cold because of this magic. Because of this manipulation, you were left out in the cold. And these people can't get away with this shit no more, okay? Something's coming in fast for you. This tower. This tower is coming. Tell me what else is coming towards you. Queen of Cups. Yeah. This person's coming towards you. This is your twin. This could be your twin. There's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio. There's an Aries. There is Gemini. And there's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Page of Cups. Something could have happened with a child. Page of Cups in reverse. The Hermit is in reverse. Somebody has been isolating themselves. They could have lost a child. They're watching you. You're becoming more confident. You're becoming more enlightened about your teachings. You're studying. You're a witch. You're a witch. Seven of Pentacles. You've been working with the moon. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So you could have moved away mentally from this situation. You sacrificed this relationship. Like I said, you sacrificed this relationship, and you have been learning how to, because, okay, so Hansel and Gretel, the story of Hansel and Gretel. So basically, while in separation, Hansel has always, they had two different lessons, but both of them had to learn how to be self-sufficient, right? But Hansel, he was always doing things from the heart. He was always doing things with his heart. He had to learn how to use his brain. Gretel was always doing things with her brain. She had to use her heart. She had to learn how to use her heart. So Divine Feminine, you have to open your heart. You've been closed off this whole entire time. You've been the runner. You've been the one who has been cold and closed off. This Divine Masculine has been moving with his heart. But that's why he has been getting into trouble, because he doesn't think logically. He wasn't thinking logically. He wasn't thinking. He wasn't studying. He wasn't doing the work at one point. Now he you know, you guys have been in separation. He's been learning how to be strategic, how to do things differently. He's just been doing dumb shit. Like, for example, like when you guys were first together, this man was telling everybody about you. He was telling everybody about you. He was bragging to the karmic. He was doing stupid shit like fucking with the karmic, and then telling her, oh, why don't you like this? Why Divine Feminine does that? Divine Feminine does this. Nigga, what are you doing? So now he has to defend himself. Yeah. He got to balance out himself with this heartbreak. He has to defend himself. He's heartbroken right now because he's been using his heart. He could have had a lot of love for this karmic. He did, but he kind of used this karmic to get back at you. But also, he used you at one point to get at this karmic. Like, it's like some back and forth energy. So now he has to defend himself. He has to find the strength to communicate as well about his emotions. So some of you guys, this you know, this could be switched around. Like, So he wants to communicate about his emotions here. Because some of you guys, this divine masculine was the one that was cold, and he never communicated about his emotions. You were always the one to communicate about how you felt, but then you became closed off, and you like, and then it switched. Like, you guys have basically been learning the same lessons, but at different times. Like, you teaching each other these lessons. You're mirroring each other. Like, you guys are each other's like mirror. All right, I'm gonna get some advice. What's the advice for the divine feminine, divine masculine? Oh, yeah, this is the first card that came out too. When I got this deck, a bunch of cards fell on the floor. Male and female came out, and I'm gonna tell you what else came out. Privileged ladies at the bottom. Male and female privileged ladies. So it's the karmic versus divine feminine journey, or this karmic female that's in a marriage. Okay, or you could be the male and female. Yeah, the journey is in reverse. So mature man, official person. All right. So in one aspect, I'm getting that this main female, that could be a privileged lady. She could be very privileged. She's codependent on this masculine. Okay, this masculine could be a mature man. He could be an official. He could be in the military. He could be like a judge. He could be a high priest. Someone that's official. Someone that's yeah. This person's in despair. He's in despair because he's already met the romantic partner that he seeks. He wants to marry this person, but he's in a marriage. He's not on his path, not on his journey. So he went the wrong way. He went the wrong way on his journey. Now he's in despair. And he's going to lose a lot of money. Tell me advice. Wealthy man. Yeah, he's a wealthy man. He's going to lose a lot of money here. New love. Poverty. Yeah. So it's like basically keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from usual type expectations. So he kind of has to, so this could be advice for divine masculine or divine feminine, I don't know, whatever. So if you're the one that has a lot of money, you're going to lose a lot of money dealing with this karmic, okay? This new love here, you're going to come out of this situation with nothing, okay? If you don't leave this karmic, or this karmic is going to try to take you for everything. This is the final battle here. This karmic she's distraught and destroying divine feminine. She is determined to destroy this divine feminine so that she could keep this wealth. And she will destroy divine masculine too. She don't care. She do not care. Go watch Cobra Kai. It embodies the whole entire fucking battle. I swear to God. Poverty. Your soulmate different from usual type. So you're different from anyone that divine masculine has ever met. That's why he loves you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Honeymoon. So you guys are going to have this like honeymoon type energy towards each other because he wants to court you. Main female. I mean main male. He wants to give this relationship a chance. Message. Make the effort. So he wants to make the effort. He's going to message you. Okay? Because someone is getting judged because there's unrequited love here. Okay, there's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. Someone's getting judged. So this karmic could love this divine masculine or just love this divine masculine's money, you know. But there's unrequited love in this situation here because she's a thief. Yeah, she's a thief. She's getting judged for this. It's deception here. She only wants this divine masculine for what he could give her. Okay. Also, she's using a child here. Also, there's this deception here with the child. This is the same thing that came out Judgment Day. There's Judgment Day Part 1 and Judgment Day Part 2. This child is not divine masculines. She's been deceiving him this whole time. And for some of you guys, she's just been using this child as a pawn. She only had this child for income. She has been poor. She's poor. And this wealthy man has been giving his cash to this karmic. Family room. They have a family together. She wanted sudden wealth. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay? You know this already. This divine masculine, he's aware of what's going on. Pay attention to the red flags and pathway. He knows where his pathway is. See, those butterflies are leading him. He's going through some sort of transformation right now. This divine masculine could be 24. He could be 27. He could be 35 years old, 21, 37, 30, 26, 32. For some of you guys, this child is 18 years old. 313 is an angel number, and 337. 1118 is also another angel number. What's advice for divine feminine? Privileged lady. So divine feminine, they want you to know that you're the privileged lady. Okay, period. You're the chosen one. Community. Courthouse. So there's a community of people that could have you in a courthouse situation. Toil and labor. This community of people is doing work on you. What's gonna happen to them? High honor. They're doing work on a fucking royal family. They're literally they're at war with you. They're at war with you. This community of people. So your advice is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Someone from the past is returning from your life, and this is your soulmate. They're coming to engage with you, or they want to get engaged. They want to love you. They want to marry you. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith in this situation. You can expect for this divine masculine to return to you. You could be 25 years old. You could be 28. You could be 20. Okay? Or something could have happened between the ages of 20 and 28. You'd be 25 years old. Expect a house. Wow, for some of you guys, you're getting a new house. You're getting this man wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation. He wants to move in with you. It's safe for you to love this person. He's been thinking about you. He can't stop thinking about you. He wants to offer you passion. He could be in bad health though. He's been thinking about you so bad. Like he's in bad health. Oh, I'm dead. So he's like overthinking about you. Some of you guys, he's in recovery. So in the show, there's also going to be like this karmic masculine, he has to go through this situation so he could turn divine too. Like he has to meet you. So like both of these people, even this karmic feminine, all of them have to go through an awakening. So they met you so they could go through this awakening. So they have to do this warfare with you so they could be taught that they are not fucking God. They cannot destroy you. Free yourself, release your ex. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself, release your ex. Religious factors. So there is like religious factors here. For some of you guys, it's spell work. They're trying to cause bad health for this person. So in the show, this karmic literally raged warfare on the divine feminine in the show. Okay, she raged warfare on this girl because of this man, and she ended up paralyzing this man, because while the karmic was fighting the divine feminine, whatever, this divine masculine was fighting her karmic. Do you get it? This divine masculine was fighting divine feminine's karmic. And he ended up getting paralyzed. For some of you guys, your divine masculine could actually be in recovery in a hospital. He could have gotten into a shootout. Because I've been seeing that shit too. I've been seeing a shootout. I've been seeing some type of accident, some type of fight. So this could really manifest as an actual physical fight. Okay? So these karmics are really bugging out. So no funny shit. Like you might have to really defend yourself. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So this divine feminine in the show, like he told her, he said, like, you really need help. He told her, like, you really need help. Like he got hurt. She never even came to the hospital. She was so fixed on, because she had caught this she had caught her boyfriend, basically her boyfriend at the time. She caught him, like, they kissed. So they were supposed to be broken up. They were supposed to be with a whole other people. They ended up like having a moment and they kissed, right? She caught them. And since that day, she basically was like raging war on that girl, and she really was trying to kill her. They're whole high school students. Like, this could have been going on since high school for some of y'all. And then the other man, that's the boyfriend of the girl, he wasn't even mad. He just but he not saying he wasn't mad. He was upset, but the other guy wanted to fight. The divine masculine wanted to fight him. He was mad. He was mad. But it was like, he knew that this divine feminine, like, he knew that this divine feminine was a good person, but then he, like, somehow, like, changed his mind because he felt abandoned by this divine feminine. He changed his mind while he went to jail. He went to jail because he ended up paralyzing the divine masculine. So when I say paralyzing, it could be like spiritually paralyzing him. For some of you guys, he really deadass like shot him, and he could be in recovery in the hospital. The other masculine could be in jail right now, spiritual jail or physical jail. Okay, so both of them have to go through an awakening. For some of you guys, this masculine that's in jail, he let jail like change him into like a killer. Okay, he was actually trained to be a killer, and it like reactivated his DNA. Okay, it reactivated his low vibrational ancestors to embody him being in jail. The other one who was in recovery, he's coming towards you. He's been in recovery. He's been in bad health. Okay, he could have been getting spell work done on him to freeze him, to bind him. Okay, this is love magic. This is like sex magic. This is all types of magic. Okay, and I was mentioning this. He's freeing himself, and he's releasing this person from this, doing this binding work that's on him. Yeah, this binding work. He's releasing this bitch. He's been in bad health. He's been in the hospital. Some of you guys, he almost died. He had to go through like a near-death experience. He could have been dealing with this karmic since he was like 16. He had to go through a near-death experience in order to appreciate this divine feminine, for real. He had to learn how to walk again, all types of shit in the show. Go watch the show, y'all. But I'm about to be off this. I was gonna do a twin flame reading, but it kind of came out in this reading anyway, so I might do one. But I'm gonna do zodiacs though, and I gotta do some personal. So I'm gonna see y'all later. Let me see what's in the comments. What y'all saying in the comments? You're the first person to have picked up on the karmic being a reptilian. Yeah, their whole family's reptilian, bro. Whole family. No, for real. I had to go in, bro. I've been getting these downloads. For a few days. And like, bro, when I be not on here for a couple of days, it's that I'm trying to process everything that Spirit is telling me. Like, and there's a couple other readers that have kind of mentioned bits and pieces. And it's like, okay, is this giving me confirmation? Okay, now I got to get on here because they've been telling me so much shit, bro. I've been crying. I've been in and out. Like, it's not that I'm like upset or anything. I'm not depressed or anything. I'm just an empath as fuck. So I've been crying because these spirits are really coming to me. Like my child father really comes to me, and he really, like, he's been my spirit guide for so long. And I realized that I really was holding on to him. Like I really was holding on to resentment, and I really would not let him go. Like, and that's a realization that I came to, and I really had to release him. And that shit, it took a lot. It took a lot. But yeah, you guys, vote for me. Don't forget to comment elite. Comment elite on this video if you want to enter into the raffle for a free reading, y'all. And vote for me. It's in the community board, the link for me to be Miss Jetset, okay? Vote for me. We trying to get me to number 1, okay? I'm number 2 right now. We need to get to number 1, y'all. Trying to win so I could, you know, give back. I got to give back to my community. I got to create these programs. We need all these resources, okay? So we could get all these resources for everybody to be financially, spiritually, mentally stable, period. I have a whole business plan, okay? So vote for me to be Miss Jetset 2022, and the link is in the community board. All right, y'all. I'm off this. I'm about to do some zodiacs, y'all.